Good afternoon. I'm Todd Doshi from SMA Solutions, and I'm very happy to be here today to talk with you about our latest product called OpCon Insights. And just a little bit of background information. OpCon is an IT enterprise-wide automation solution that's used in many of your data centers already today. Our OpCon Insights technology is an add-on solution that is a little bit different than anything SMA has ever done before. And before we get into the demo, I'd like to ask a quick question of the audience. How many of you have experienced a problem with an outage of an application in your environment that's caused member problems? And how many of you have experienced a problem with an application outage where the member reported it before you knew there was a problem? We're talking the same language. Let's talk a little bit about OpCon Insights. Our clients routinely ask us, can you monitor an application or service and know that it's truly running? And in the past, we've taken the same approach that many other vendors did. And that was we ping a piece of hardware to know that it's up or down, or we pull an application to know that it's up or down. And in the real world, an application, though, will lie to you. It'll tell you that it's running, but it just simply isn't processing transactions. And with our OpCon Insight technology, we've decided to take a new look at that problem and see if we can come up with a better solution. Under the covers, what we've done is we've gone deep into the core, and we're starting to analyze financial transactions to see what's going on. Transaction can tell us what's happening, when it's happening, and where it's happening, and that gives us more powerful information to actually answer the question, what's going on, rather than are we just up or down? A whole new approach. So let's take a look at the product. This is our main transaction interface display, and it shows you just a simple red-green. Green good, red bad. What's going on? Debit cards, credit cards, ATMs, all monitored at the transaction level. And what we do is we compare financial transactions of what's happening, and we pattern match that against our database to know, is that expected behavior or not? If we're outside of expected behavior, well, then we show you that the interface is down, etc. The beauty of pairing this with OpCon, being an IP enterprise automation application, is that once we notice something is down, we can take action. We can either page you or email you the easy stuff, or we can also take action and restart a server, service, or an application to resolve that issue. Aside from just reporting up-down, we also collect all of this activity in real time, and we can show you your transaction mix of what's going on across your environment. We can show you historically how things are going, how your different activities are going. And we also do SLA administration, and we can show you hour by hour what's good, what's bad, what's working in your environment, and what's failing. And you can aggregate this up at the end of the day or at the end of the month to calculate your uptime for that channel. Getting back to the application itself. Outside of just transactions, we're also starting to monitor your loan and your account environment as well. And this is very nice for when your institution's running throughout the day and the CEO stops by your office and asks you that hard question of, how's it going today? Well, in one quick glance, we can look and see, well, we've done about 400 transactions already, we've got 16 new loans, and we've opened 5 new accounts, and it's only 11 o'clock. It looks like we're off to a pretty good day. We're answering with facts, and we're not having to wait till those reports come out at the end of the day tomorrow to answer that. We can see in real time what's happening. Well, this gets really interesting when you look at reporting tied with this in real time. We can do goal tracking. How many people in the audience are doing monthly goal tracking that you have to report back to your board or to your CEO of your productivity and your performance? And that takes a lot of effort to calculate all that numbers and figure out exactly what happened. Here with OpCon Insights, we're able to, in real time, track all of the activity, compare it to your monthly goals, break it down to a daily level, to your daily actuals, and show you your performance. You know in real time exactly how you're doing, where you're doing well, and where you need to improve. And we drill that all the way down to the loan officer level, just using a simple pivot table in Excel to show you exactly what's going on. And this data is updated in near real time. Getting back to the application, once we started monitoring transaction activity, it became very interesting for us to start looking at branches. And this is an example of our SMA credit union here in Kingwood, Texas, or back home in Kingwood, Texas, I'm sorry. And we're able to show you on a simple screen what's going on, again, in your environment right now. You can see branch by branch, and the number that you see is, I call it the odometer. And that's how many transactions has that branch done so far today. And then you've got the speedometer, which is the relative activity of that branch of what's going on right now. This comes in really handy if you're an operations manager and you get that call from a branch that says, we're getting pounded. We need help right now. Can you send somebody over to help us? Well, you can quickly look at the screen, see exactly what's going on, and maybe look at that branch down in the lower left-hand corner that isn't so busy right now, and maybe they have the ability to send somebody else to another branch to help. Beyond just looking at the regional level, we also give you the ability to drill down into a branch. And excuse the quality of the background image here. This can actually be a live video feed from your branch. So we can show you the video stream of what's going on in your financial institution, and then at the transaction level, what's going on window by window, and show you how busy have they been today and how busy are they right now. Answering that question, what's going on and where do I best need to allocate my resources? This gives you the ability, again, to reallocate and adjust on the fly and take care of operational issues as they happen, rather than having to wait for a report to come out tomorrow to tell you what you should have done today to manage your business. And then just jumping over to the data side to show you, we also have the ability through your favorite reporting tool to show you your branch transaction mix, how things are going, what branches are busy and what branches aren't. And we can take it all the way down to the personal level to show you at the teller level, if there's been multiple people at different branches or different windows, exactly the productivity of each individual person. So that's OpCon Insights, and thank you very much for your time. I'll answer any questions.
Thank you, Todd. What course does this work with?
This will work with any core technology out there today. It's written with an open interface, so it's very easy for us to map that data back into our solution, and what you're seeing here today is off of the Epicus core.
Okay. Since you called this an add-on, do they need OpCon first?
Yes, this this relies on the underlying OpCon technology and its additional module that's licensed on top of your base OpCon license.
Okay. Can you monitor features that are within online banking, such as bill pay?
Yes, you can monitor other features that are outside of this. There's different techniques that we use to monitor different databases under the covers. And again, what we're looking at is if the application records an event as a transaction, we monitor the transaction itself and then compare that to a map of a rules file to determine whether it's within expected behavior or not.
Okay. I will read the question as it's written in quotes and exclamation points. This is real time for real?
So it's real time for real within the last couple of minutes. So I guess I would call it near real time. And we give you the ability to configure how frequently you want to pull your core for that information.
Oh, well, that's exciting. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.